Galactic Federation Update, June 10, 2014. 4 Sib, 19 Pox, 10 Carbon. Dratzo. We arrive. Your world continues in a silent struggle between the forces of the dark and the light. This struggle is all about the inevitable defeat of the dark and its many human minions. Our associates are continuing to build alliances and to force what are clearly the elements of their victory. The key essentials in this victory are the vast amounts of precious metals possessed, and especially a broad spiritual element, which includes the rising levels of consciousness and the growing need to be free and spiritually sovereign from the dark and its hideous centuries of slavery, greed, and arrogance. A global coalition has formed, whose main concerns include an end to debt slavery, true national and personnel sovereignty, as well as a worldwide jubilee. This group embraces the light and is working diligently to give your realm clean, transparent governance and a new monetary system. This system encourages the rise of a permanent prosperity, free of the income taxes used for so long to prevent such reform. In this reality, humanity is to shine and prepare itself for our arrival. This we welcome, and know how deeply you are ready for your return to full consciousness. This growing level of consciousness is partly responsible for the numerous alliances that are forming across your globe. Humanity is becoming aware that a different way of doing its many tasks is indeed possible. This is why there is a great need to end governmental corruption, and tie it into a new currency reset and a precious metal-based financial system. This system requires a high degree of transparency in order to succeed. Given these parameters, the new financial system is to encourage a redistribution of wealth and a means to transform poverty, homelessness, and unjust taxations. This immense shift is to provide a way for each human to watch their respective levels of governance and help to truly represent them. The most encouraging item in this is the end to a global cover-up, which prevents us from making a meaningful preliminary contact with you. We have watched as each decade has brought into being individuals who accept the fact that they are not alone and dearly wish to make contact with us. This fact makes first contact inevitable. In this light, we have forged alliances with your secret sacred societies and introduced them to our brethren in inner earth. Your ascended masters have also embraced us and now realize how we are to assist in preparing humanity for its jump into full consciousness. This alliance is making it possible for us to mutually plan a massive first contact with you. Heaven continues to ready each of you for full consciousness. This shift in reality is why the dark's influence is fading and why a great panic has set in among them. This rising desperation is why the present dark reality seems at times to be one in which the dark's grip is tightening. It is a mere bluff designed to make the weary lose sight of their ever-closing victory. We know in fact that you sense this victory and understand just how close it is. In turn, we have stepped up our daytime reconnaissance and installed accidental meetings in which we encourage many to inform others of what we say to them. Thus, a network of contactees is growing and preparing the way for our coming announcements. These announcements are to come after formal recognition by the new governments of your world. Our liaisons and accompanied diplomatic corps assure us that this actual date is quite close to fruition. Many who are selected to become the transition teams for your new governance understand what heaven is doing. This shift in consciousness brings with it the ability to cast off the core lies and gross manipulation long favored by the dark and its minions. This new time is to be one where your great inner powers are manifested and where you are ready to accept a whole host of new realities. This process of transformation enables you to clearly see how the dark worked. The critical element is to override their nefarious programming and take on new, more spiritual course corrections. These are to be the beginnings of new truths that ready you in essence for full consciousness. They also prepare you to accept new duties and new ideas regarding your place as the prime stewards for your most beautiful world. They also ready you for your interactions with Agartha and your own cetacean nation. Namaste, we are your ascended masters. We come with some more news about what is now happening on your world. The ancient families that have long been in charge of a vast secret depository of gold, silver, and precious stones are ready to take your prosperity to the next step. They have arranged with us to bring your abundance to the delivery stage. In accordance with their wishes, we are making much needed arrangements, which can safely move this prosperity ever closer to you. Moreover, we bless those in a number of governments who are assisting us with the necessary new governance mandates needed to help you to actually receive your blessings. This operation is in preparation for a massive transition that can permit these blessings to manifest. Our inner earth companions are likewise readying a process that is to allow this massive transition to happen as smoothly as possible. These things are in accordance with heaven's divine plan to return you to full consciousness. The Dark Cabal realizes just how futile its continued resistance is. Nevertheless, their fears create in them a need to resist to the very last possible moment. These fears are to be alleviated by what is now planned by heaven. It is necessary first to forge a reality that gives them only one option, an unconditional surrender to the light. These elements are reaching a crescendo that is to push these defiant ones from power and permit a firm redistribution of this planet's immense wealth. These policies do not leave them entirely destitute. In fact, they permit them the opportunity to become a part of a vast group that is moving blessed humanity toward full consciousness. In this state, a new état de vie can exist that is the precursor to your final journey to the light chambers and full consciousness. This sacred journey is for all to follow. We do this in divine grace and in complete joy. What is taking place on your world is a sacred change in how this global society works. You are being exposed to new ideas and concepts that are only possible because the light has blessedly come and started a way for all of you to be free. It is a time to let everything occur within the divine grace given us by the Creator. This dispensation permits everyone to let go of the karmic interactions of this realm and breathe freely. All the guilt, worry, and misplaced fears are to melt and be gone as we all reconnect with each other. This divine time is set off by the prosperity and amazing events that are set to happen. Be ever ready to heal and forgive your fellows' transgressions. You are all physical angels in training. You are all being prepared to truly learn about love, and to capture in fullness the divine light that daily pours into this reality. Know in your heart that the frustrations in your life are ready to dissipate. A new golden way awaits. Today, we carried on with our news of what is occurring around you. A new realm is being born. New ways are starting to manifest. In this, there is a means for success, prosperity and joy. Be ready to see this manifest, and to feel in reality the wonders that are appearing around you. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Selamat Gajan. Selamat Ya, Syrian for be one. And be in joy. Channeled by Sheldon Neidl. www.paoweb.com